To this story now, nominations for the ANC's top positions concluded in the wee hours of this morning. Delegates will vote later today. The nominations include, of course, Cyril Ramaphosa and Zweli Mkhize for president, Paul Mashatile, Ronald Lamola and Oscar Mabuyane for second in command. Let's get more from reporter Moloko Moloto, who stayed until those wee hours of this morning. Good morning, Moloko. I'm sure you're quite tired. Just take us through what happened yesterday insofar as those floor nominations are concerned.
Well, Mfundo, you don't travel from Hyde Park, where our offices are, to Nasrec to come and sleep here. So yes, we had to be here and observe the proceedings until the very early hours of this morning. And I think importantly here, we must indicate that it doesn't seem like the ANC really is ready when it comes to trusting women to hold the key strategic positions within the party. That is why the women have to be pitted against for the position of First Deputy Secretary General and the position of the Second Deputy General. 4 women contesting against one another there. And of course, Gwen Ramokgopa contesting the 3 men for the position of Treasurer General. But we expect, according to the chairperson of the ANC Electoral Commission, Kgalema Motlanthe, former president, he indicated yesterday that voting is expected to start this morning at this hour at 9 o'clock. And of course, we saw delegates continuing to trickle in. Unfortunately, it's just quite difficult because we are restricted as media personnel to remain on this site called the Media Village. Delegates arrive from the other side, so it's very difficult to go and speak to many of them. But of course, election is going to happen, and the expectation is that at least before the end of today, we should know who would become the president of the ANC, because I can tell you that is one of the most important things or reasons these delegates came here for. This talks about policies, economic issues and all that. Those issues will only get attention once delegates know who will be championing those particular decisions. Of course, South Africa remains on tenterhooks because whoever emerges, chances are, whoever is elected now is likely to be the one who will deliver the State of the Nation address come February. I do not see, considering the animosity and the palpable tension within the African National Congress, I do not see Cyril Ramaphosa, if he loses to Dr. Mkhize, I don't see Ramaphosa delivering that State of the Nation address, given the recent history in this country. When you lose as president of the ANC, you also lose the position of president of South Africa. So a lot is going to be happening, and I am not too sure if delegates have arrived in their large numbers up to so far to cast their ballots.
But you know, interestingly enough, a number of delegates deny that there are tensions, even when you have these divisive songs, or possibly not divisive songs, but songs in support of a specific candidate. They say it's just part of the culture. There are no tensions. We know we've heard on numerous occasions where they would have songs to support a candidate. But in this instance, it seems reporters continue to maintain that there is some sort of tension in the air.
Well, partly there is some element of truth in that. An elective conference where you're going to be electing people, if there's a contestation, you are certainly going to have emotions, being whipped up. And you might think that there are divisions, but it is not us as media people, Mfundo, who are saying there are divisions within the ANC. The president of the ANC, when we were here in July, when he was delivering his closing remarks during the National Policy Conference, said that the movement is highly divided, but not along ideological differences, but strictly along positions as to who ought to occupy a particular position. He repeated the very same line yesterday or a day before when he was delivering the political report. And yesterday, when the Deputy President David Mabuza was delivering the organizational report, which of course was delivered behind closed doors, we were not allowed to be in there as media. But I have seen that organizational report. He admits that the ANC is at the crossroads. He admits that divisions are ingrained in the ANC, and there has to be an effort by the ANC itself to try and forge this unity and renewal project. So it's not us, it's not the people of South Africa who are saying the ANC is divided. They heckle their very own president in the full eye of the public. And of course, that also says 2024 is coming. The elections are coming. The ANC itself, in their policy document, admit that they may not get over 50% of the electoral support.
It's honestly difficult times. Moloko, we'll leave it there for now.